Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with a look at the Star Wars Black Series action figure of the Rangetrooper. The Rangetrooper is featured in Solo for just a short amount of time, but I had to get this figure because I'm a sucker for all things troopers. And I gotta say, this figure is really well done. I'm not a big fan of cloth goods or soft goods on action figures, but this is one of the few exceptions where I don't mind it because it's minimal. It's right here on the shoulders, and it's also not too big or too fluffy. The fabric isn't too unwieldy, and it lays right, so that's nice. Sculpt on this is just great, and the paint on all the little unwhite parts and the dirtying of like his belt and his crotch right there. Dirty crotch, what the hell? What has he been doing? It's pretty good. The little sections here on the back are pretty well done. There's some nice little paint detail on the back of his boots, and these are some killer boots, man. I really dig what they've done here with these. The sculpt on them obviously is excellent, but this little section here that comes out when you articulate it there, that little nubbin is fun. It's not part of the bottom sculpt. It's got like its own little connection to the hinge. It's kind of hard to see with the camera here, but it is part of the additional hinge there, so that is pretty neat. But yeah, all the details within these boots are really cool. Now, because of how big they are and with that hinge in there, you don't get the side-to-side swivel, the little ankle joint that swivels. So if you like that about Black Series figure, you're not going to get that here. Mild bummer, but still the figure can stand pretty good on its own. I like that the pants here have a nice little texture to them. That's pretty nifty. It's a small little detail, but I appreciate texture within sculpts. The sculpt on the rest of it, his legs, the edges of his little flappity thing here, where it's got sculpted fur. The sculpted fur looks good. You didn't need to use the fur on the top of the jacket. You could have gone with this, but still, it looks nice. A good rubbery texture, good sculpt. Looks like fabric, including a little seam going down the side. Yeah. Articulation on this is pretty standard, aside from the ankle thing. There's like a ball joint right there at the waist. And the helmet looks freaking cool. I love the design of it. Here's a more close-up look at it. I love the shape of it. It's got pretty clean paint along the side of that little line going above its eye. I like the dirtying around the helmet top and edges. The gold section of his eye visor looks cool. This whole figure looks really cool. It comes with one accessory. That is what appears to be a standard blaster. Yeah, good sculpt. I dig it. I really dig this figure. As far as like variations on troopers go, this is a fun one. I like the grav boots. I like how thick his little furry coat is. Basically, I like that he's in winter gear. That's pretty nifty. Yeah, so there you go. I like this figure a lot. And that's all I really got to say about that. Thanks for watching, everyone. And if you want, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook and all those social medias. Here are the links.